Hey, so welcome back, Woodhounds. It's cold, it's snowing, it's blowing. I got 1,000 things going on, but wanted to show you guys something and give you an update on a video I did, I think last week, or yeah, it was last week, right before the end of the year. I brought a bunch of wood into the woodshed, and so I want to give you a little update on that because when I brought it in, I thought, oh, this should last me a month or two. Oh, not the case. But before I show you that, I want to show you I got another mystery load of wood dropped off. I got some of it. I've already moved back to the wood yard. I'll show you the rest of it that's still up here. I'm not sure what the one kind of wood is, but I had to plow snow today. I'm moving some wood around. Busy, busy, busy. This is what's left of the other load that got dropped off. I came out the other day, and in addition to that load of oak back there, there was another load in front of it that got dropped off, I think 2 days ago it was now. So I got a little bit of this left. There's some bigger stuff in there, but you can see some of that stuff down there is going to be pretty good stuff, pretty good size for the yappa, to run through the yappa. So that's quite a bit of wood I have to get to. So as I walk back into the wood yard to show you guys the rest of that load, and you can probably hear the squishing of my boots in the snow, but I just wanted to take a little moment to, again, just remind you guys, I know there's a lot of you out there who don't want to mess with tree service wood, but there's also a lot of you out there who are maybe just getting into selling some firewood, or you just burn a lot of wood yourself. The one downside that everyone has with tree service wood is, besides the big, ugly, snarly stuff, is you never know what you're getting. And that's kind of the trade-off. So in this case last week, a nice big load of oak dropped off. Good stuff, right? Well, now this other load that got dropped off, I know some of it's poplar, aspen, or whatever, but then the rest of it, I'm not sure what it is. I'll show you here in a second. But like I said, that's just what you have to do sometimes. That's the give and take. The nice thing is, two things. It was free, it was all free, so that's a huge bonus. And it's all gonna burn. So one way or the other, I'll find a use for it, either in the roadside stand or in my boiler. I've started separating out some of the smaller stuff. So I got two little sticks there for the yappa. And then over here, this is the rest of the stuff that I've brought back so far. So there's 3 on the ground there, 3 on the ground there, and then 2 on the top. And I'm kind of just staging it right here because my plan is to buck this stuff up and then send it right up to the splitter. But this stuff right here, you can see it's got kind of a yellowish wood tone to it. And the bark, I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's, I'm not sure. I'm thinking that might either be some more hackberry or possibly some locust. I don't know. I've never had locust, so I'm not sure. But I think I've heard that it's kind of that color, and it kind of has this thick, rough bark. All right, so on to today's topic of the video. Outdoor wood boilers. That's right. So like I mentioned earlier, last week I did a video where I brought in a whole bunch of wood before the end of the year into the woodshed here. And I'm going to show you what's left of it right now. I was hoping it would last me, you know, a good, maybe a month or so. We did, however, to start the new year off, we were down to, I think the one morning, 18 below, and then 12 below, and so we were cold. It was cold, and it's going to get cold again tomorrow and into this weekend. But check this out. You see that? This used to all be filled up back to the door over there. So I have less than half of it remains. The outdoor wood boiler that I have is the Woodmaster 4400. And any of you that are out there that have a Woodmaster 4400, or probably any Woodmaster, one thing you know is that efficiency is not something that you hear very often when it comes to outdoor wood boilers and Woodmaster 4400s. Yeah, these things, the new ones, the new gasification units that they have out are supposed to be up to 50% more efficient than these models right here. So that's the one thing I just wanted to show you right here with the amount of wood that I've used. And just to, again, if you're thinking of getting an outdoor wood boiler, like I said, the newer models, way different than these things. These things right here, if you are getting an outdoor wood boiler and it's an older model like this, the one thing you are going to need is a lot of wood, especially if you live in the colder climates like I do. If you're dropping down into sub-zero temperatures for your overnight lows, yeah, you need a lot of wood. And so then that comes back to the whole getting wood for free from a tree service. For the amount of wood I go through, if I would have to buy truckloads of logs to feed this thing, there's no way I'd probably come out ahead. Yes, I do have to put in a lot of work making the firewood, bucking it up, splitting it, hauling it into the shed. But for me, that's, you know, a combination of enjoyment and a hobby. It's like going golfing and going fishing. You know, you don't really get paid for it, but it's something that you enjoy doing, so you do it. In this case, I enjoy making a lot of that. And I need a lot of that because I have that. So I just wanted to show you guys that and give you an update because, like I said, last week, end of the year, it was a little over a week ago, I brought in 6 or 7 buckets full of wood and loaded this area up, and this is all that's left. So the other thing I wanted to mention is that some of you left comments about bringing wood into the shed here, how I may be handling it, you know, if I could bring the tractor in and just dump it off, I could handle it one last time. And I got thinking about that, and you know, one of the things growing up, when we always brought wood in to the house, me and my dad, is we'd use the loader bucket, we'd fill it up, we'd bring it over to the house, and we'd throw the wood down the wood chute. So that was kind of like, you know, that's something that's just like sticks with me, and something that's kind of, you know, you just reminisce a little bit. And so for me, bringing wood in with just the bucket and then throwing it into the woodshed, it kind of takes me back to those days when I lived down on the farm as a kid, loading wood into the house. But yes, I agree that it would be nice to not touch the wood one more time, bringing it in here. So what I thought about doing is, I have a few IBC totes that are empty. And so what I think might eliminate one handling of the wood is I could take those IBC totes, throw the wood into them, and then bring the totes back in here like I did before. And then when those are empty, take them out, fill them up again at the stacks, bring them back in here. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try it going forward anyway. I'm going to try it sooner than I thought because this will probably be gone. If this weekend's really cold, yeah, we'll go through this pretty quick. All right, so I think that's going to do it from the cold woodshed here on the Back 40 Firewood channel. So yeah, if you have a boiler, you can probably feel my pain about how much wood you have to put in it, especially if you have a Woodmaster 4400. So let me know down in the comments, if you have an outdoor wood boiler, what model or make that you have, and also if you're going through a lot of wood this winter. Because let me tell you, this old girl right here, whoo, she's been hungry. She's been eating a lot. But the house has also been kept warm, which I should mention, we keep at 74 degrees. So we could maybe tune down the heat a little bit and save a little bit more wood, but what the heck. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Stay safe, have fun, and be cool.